Hi, welcome. I am going to explain about the film No Time to Die. Spoilers ahead, watch out fully. A young Madeline Swan witnesses the murder of her mother by Liat Cypher Safin in a failed attempt to murder her father Mr. White. Safin is shot by Madeline as he searches for her, but survives. Madeline flees onto a nearby frozen lake and falls through the ice, but Safin rescues her. After the capture of Ernst Stavro Blofeld, Madeline is in Matera with James Bond. Spectre assassins ambush Bond when he visits Vesper Lynd's tomb. Though Bond and Madeline overcome the assassins, Bond believes that Madeline has betrayed him despite her pleas and leaves her. MI6 scientist Valdo Abrachev is kidnapped 5 years later from an MI6 laboratory. Approved by M, Abrachev has developed Project Heracles, a bioweapon containing nanobots that infect like a virus upon touch and are coded to an individual's specific DNA, rendering it lethal to the target but harmless to others. Bond has retired to Jamaica, where he is contacted by CIA agent Felix Leiter with his colleague Logan Ash. Leiter asks for help in tracking down Abrachev, but Bond declines. The same evening, Bond encounters an MI6 agent named Nomi who has succeeded him as the new 007. Being informed by Nomi about Project Heracles, Bond subsequently agrees to help Leiter. Bond goes to Cuba and meets a CIA agent named Paloma who is allied with Leiter. Bond and Paloma infiltrate a Spectre meeting for Blofeld's birthday to retrieve Abrachev. Blofeld, who is using a disembodied bionic eye to lead the meeting while still being imprisoned in MI6, orders his members to kill Bond with the nanobots. Instead, the nanobots kill all of the Spectre members, as Abrachev had reprogrammed them to do so on Safin's orders. Bond captures Abrachev before meeting Leiter and Ash. However, Ash is revealed to be a double agent working for Safin as he kills Leiter and escapes with Abrachev. Moneypenny and Q arrange a meeting between Bond and Blofeld in prison to try to locate Abrachev. However, Safin visits and coerces Madeline to infect herself with nanobots to kill Blofeld, as she has been in contact with him since his imprisonment. When Bond encounters Madeline at Blofeld's prison cell, he touches her and unknowingly infects himself before she leaves. During the interrogation, Blofeld confesses to Bond that he staged the ambush at Vesper's tomb to appear as if Madeline had betrayed him. Bond reacts by attacking Blofeld, unintentionally causing the nanobots to infect and kill him. Bond tracks Madeline down to her childhood home in Norway. There he learns that Madeline has a 5-year-old daughter named Mathilde, whom she claims is not his. Madeline confesses to Bond that Safin's parents were murdered by Madeline's father on Blofeld's orders when Safin was a boy, prompting him to seek revenge on Blofeld and Spectre. Despite having succeeded in killing Blofeld and destroying Spectre, Safin continues his rampage as he, Ash, and their men are on their way to capture Bond, Madeline and Mathilde. Though Bond manages to kill Ash and several of Safin's men, Safin successfully captures Madeline and Mathilde. Q, Bond, and Nomi locate Safin in a Second World War base on an island between Japan and Russia. They infiltrate Safin's headquarters and learn that Safin has converted the base into a nanobot factory, where he has Abrachev create millions of nanobots so that he can unleash them globally to kill millions of people and establish a new world order for himself. Bond kills many of Safin's men while Nomi kills Abrachev by pushing him into a vat of nanobots. After rescuing Madeline and Mathilde, Bond has them escape with Nomi from the island while he stays behind to open the island's silo doors, which would enable a missile strike from the HMS Dragon to destroy the nanobots. Bond kills Safin's remaining men before confronting Safin himself, They
So
fight and
sad.
Safin shoots Bond
Forgive me.
before infecting him with
Anlaşıldı.
nanobots programmed to kill Madeline and Mathilde. Despite his
Aha.
injuries, Bond kills Safin and
A
opens the
happy new
silos.
future for Spectre.
Speaking by radio with Madeline,
No,
Bond
it is
tells her
real.
he loves her and encourages her to move on without him, and she confirms that Mathilde is his daughter as Bond bids her farewell. Bond accepts his fate as the missiles hit the island, destroying the nanobot factory. At MI6, M, Moneypenny, Q, Tanner and Nomi drink in Bond's honor. The film ends with Madeline taking Mathilde to Matera as she starts telling her about Bond. That's it. Subscribes for more movies updates. See you on next movie.